Hey dudes, and welcome back to my freaking channel. It's Julianne, and today we are not bullet journaling. We are creating a 2021 vision board, which I've never done before. I'm very new at this, but I feel like it's not gonna be that hard. And I really want to make one of these because, actually in 2020 I really wanted to make one, but I'm really glad I didn't because that would have just been like a board of broken promises. I would have not done any of the things I wanted to, and that would have made me very sad. Thinking about it now is kind of like diminishing my motivation to create this 2021 vision board, but I think we're still gonna do this. We're doing this. I put on makeup, I'm doing this. But because I've never done this before, it's not quite really a tutorial. It's more like you guys are just doing this with me, and hopefully it's gonna turn out cute, like crossing our fingers. So first thing I did was I gathered all my supplies, which included this foam board, which I got at Dollar Tree for $1, you know, true to its name. Very good marketing, that Dollar Tree. And then I acquired my scissors because we're gonna cut out all the pictures that we're going to collage onto this vision board, and also an X-Acto knife if you know, you're fancy. Also a ruler if you're also fancy. I don't think I'm gonna be using this much. And my nasty glue stick, which, you know, has not died in the last 10 years, which is incredible. And also some washi tape, which I'm just gonna leave this here for now. I'm not really sure if I'm doing anything with it. After I got all my supplies, then I went into my bullet journal to my 2021 setup, which you guys should watch, linked in the description down below. And I went to my goals page and I just kind of wrote down all of the goals that I want to be accomplishing this next year. After I did all of that planning, I went over to the computer and I looked up a bunch of cute pictures and edited them to kind of be in the same-ish color tone as each other, and then I printed them all out. I actually decided to print everything out on sticker paper, which actually happens to be weatherproof, which is super unnecessary, but this is like the prettiest paper I have. After that, I just cut everything out and compiled it all together, and now here we are. We have all of our cutouts, which includes all of these like words that I cut out that were directly from my bullet journal. The quality is like ridiculously good. I do not think you guys need to print on this type of quality paper. If you guys don't have sticker paper, that's totally cool. This is so unnecessary, especially since I brought out this, but it will make it easier and it will make it pretty. So I am now just going to, I guess, organize everything into different categories. Wait, actually I lied because I grabbed this giant craft paper. I want to add like a craft paper border to everything because I'm really into that right now. I really want to add craft paper to everything. So I'm just gonna rip up some craft paper and put it along the borders of my vision board. Okay, now that we have all the craft paper down and it has that scrapbooky vibe, I'm finally ready to organize all of these guys, and I think I'm gonna go through most of them with you guys just to share my goals for this. Oh my god, I like choked there. Just to share some of my goals for this year. Honestly, my goal is just to be like a normal functioning person. Like, these goals aren't that crazy, but they feel very overwhelming because being a normal functioning person is apparently very difficult. So I guess like the first thing that like calls my attention on this board, which might make some of you guys wonder, is that there is Megan Thee Stallion and Shigo on my vision board because I love Megan Thee Stallion and I have always been in love with Shigo. Like, you guys have no idea. Like, I grew up always wanting to be Shigo because she was so bad. Like, she was the sidekick to like Draken, is that his name? The blue guy, like the idiot. That sucks for her because she was clearly an extremely intelligent, really powerful, badass lady, and I feel like that just says a lot about the time. It's just like, why are we working under these idiot men? But yeah, that's why she goes on this vision board, because I have always aspired to be this freaking queen. And yeah, she's the bad guy, but like, I feel like I have always been attracted to the bad guys. Like in Avatar: The Last Airbender, I really wanted to be Azula. So this, I feel like, really falls into like the same vein of like beautiful, cunning, extremely talented, things I'll never be. That's why I look up to them. And next to Shigo is going to be Megan Thee Stallion because I love Megan Thee Stallion. I also want to grow up to be Megan Thee Stallion. I feel like all these women are in the same vein of like very confident, extremely bad, super smart, really talented, just fantastic women. And also, she coined hot girl shit, which is like everything I want. I want to do hot girl shit all the time. That's just who I want to be. In the same vein of the Shigo and Megan Thee Stallion category, it's going to be where I'm going to be focusing up on my physical and mental wellness because, you know, wanting to be bad and wanting to be confident is like, you know, part of my mental wellness. Yoga is going to be one of the things that's going to be on here, and including split twerking, because I wanted to be able to do the split so bad by the end of 2020, but that kind of fell off because all of 2020 did. And so next year I'm making it a goal to be able to split twerk, and also a goal to do a backhand spring. I don't know why I said it like that. Backhand spring. Backhand spring. This is part of my physical wellness goals. I'm a pretty physically fit person. I've always been really athletic, and like working out just seems really unappealing to me. I like playing games. I like playing tennis. I like playing basketball, volleyball, spike ball. I like competition, and I like playing with another person, so like sitting there like lifting weights has never been very appealing to me. So in order for myself to like get me to do those important things like weight training, I give myself every year like these like weird goals. Like I want to be able to do a backhand spring, I want to be able to do a handstand, because those get me to do like the working out I need to do. So backhand spring is going to go with split twerking in physical and mental wellness. So aside from the physical and mental wellness goals, I also have my traveling aspirations, I guess you can say, because who knows if we're really gonna be able to travel this year. If anything, I feel like it might only be inside the US. Japan might be a little bit of a far-fetch. I have been wanting to go to Japan for so long now. I'm in love with their culture, I'm in love with their food, I'm just in love with that country. So I've been really wanting to go, and I've been starting to learn a little bit of Japanese in order to like respect the people there and not have to only speak English all the time. But in case I don't get to travel around the world next year, I have some smaller, you know, domestic traveling, is that what it's called? Within the US traveling. Speaking of traveling, I want to get a vlog camera. I want to do more vlogs this year, and I also want to get a mic because, as you guys can see, this audio quality is terrible. But I have not made enough money on YouTube as of right now and to like reinvest in this business. So these are my goals for this next year, which kind of falls in line with my other goals in terms of like social media and vlogging. So next year, in terms of like community building on my social medias, I want to get to 30K on my Instagram account, which might seem overly ambitious, but I just like kind of follow the math, because in this past year, I'm currently at about 13K followers on Instagram, and I started my account in March of this year. So it's been what, like 9 months? And so if I like extend that to a full year, then 15K is like on the trajectory of that. Like if you follow like the line, then 30K should be possible, but social media isn't like this, you know, it's like this. And probably for me, it's gonna be like this. So that is kind of an ambitious goal, but hopefully, maybe, I don't know. The social media goals are kind of like wobbly for me. I don't care about them as much, but it'd be nice. Also in the vein of Instagram, my Peppercut Studios, which is my sticker shop and my digital art account, I want to get that to 10K. Right now it's at 1K. 10K is ambitious because that count is moving so slow. But yeah, I want to be able to grow that a little bit more in order to, you know, hit my 3K sticker sales goal, which I also have printed out here, so I guess I'll put that over there with that. And I want to get to 15K on YouTube, which I don't know if that's greedy. Is that like greedy? 15K was the number for me because I did what I did with my Instagram one, where like in this past year I went from 200 subscribers to right now it's like 8,000 subscribers. And so if I just like, you know, keep on that trajectory, like double that, and I took off a little bit because doubling it would be 16K, but I was like, that's too ambitious. So 15K seems like about maybe doable, so we shall see. I printed out literally like money because I want to make more money this year. I have a lot of financial goals I want to tackle, including my student loans, which I printed out this piggy bank picture for. I want to get 15K off my student loans, which is, I mean, not even close to all of my student loans, but it is a big chunk of it. I want to be able to finish off my student loans before I'm 26, so that is how much I want to knock off this year. And I also want to save $10,000 for my future house because, you know, you gotta start planning for that now. I live in California. I live in the Silicon Valley, okay? A shack here is like $2 million because all the tech companies live here, and so that kicks out all the people who are already living here because all the rent skyrockets because, you know, all these employees are living here now. And it's like this whole situation. So I already work in UX and I work with a lot of tech companies, so I'm part of the problem, but I'm from here, it's okay. But yeah, sorry if I just touched on that problem. I feel like I could create a whole video about like the issues with the whole Silicon Valley housing situation, but for another time. So for the last section of this vision board, I'm going to have my like lifestyle wellness section, which bleeds into the physical wellness, mental wellness section. So it's like this nice like little flow I got going on my vision board. I printed out some pictures of these nice paintbrushes and artsy stuff because I want to be more artsy this next year. Like stopped doing art for a decade of my life, and so for this next upcoming decade, I'm just going to, you know, squeeze all of that art into this next decade, and we're just gonna really ramp it up with the artsiness. And I also printed out like a million pictures of foliage because I want to officially like move into this house. I moved into this house like 6 months ago, and my desk is like theoretically set up. My bed is like here, but it's not decorated the way I wanted it to, you know? Like I want it to look like this. I want to make my home look like my home. I want like a prettier backdrop for my vlogs and my videos. I just want to live in like foliage porn. Like that's what I want for myself. So that is the vision. Now I'm just going to lay them all out and organize them and make them beautiful, and we're gonna go to this camera view and just go for it. Hi, hello, this is me in the future, and I just realized that, yes, I did write 2020 because my brain was just like somewhere else, so we're just gonna fix that real quick. Please don't get mad at me. Here we are, and just boom, beautiful. So the sun has decided to disappear at 3:19 p.m. today. I don't know how much light we're trying to save, but it seems a little bit excessive. But anyway, this is how my vision board turned out, and I'm really happy with it. It is exactly how I wanted it to turn out, like kind of like super busy, but still has like some structure to it. That is kind of just like my style, is like functionally maximalist. Like I gave up on the whole idea of becoming a minimalist a long time ago. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope you guys like what we made today. So if you guys want to see any more videos from me, be sure to subscribe to this channel. If you guys like the video, give it a thumbs up. If you guys want to leave me a comment because I love the comment section. If you guys want to check anything else out from me, look at the description box below. It has my Instagram account, has my Purple Cut Studios account, also has my sticker shop there, so definitely check those out, and thanks for watching. Bye!